Hi guys. Okay, so I am back with this fabulous slow stitch project, or floral slow stitch project. Wow, I can't get my words out today. And tonight we're just going to do this stem. Well, we're just going to do these little stems basically. We're not going to do the leaves. Well, see how long it takes us. Okay, so I'm not going to go into detail about how it was done and everything because this is a series, so I will link to the playlist below so you can go back through other videos. Alright, so today we're just doing the stems, and I'm going to do them in a two-tone, sort of. And I'm not sure whether to do it in them and do the leaves that colour, or do the stem in that and do the leaves that colour. I think I want to do it that way. Okay, so we're going to do the dark, and then we're going to do, in between that, we're going to do this one. It might look rubbish, but we'll see. Okay, so let's cut some thread, and let's thread the needle. And I'm using, I don't know the needle size, but it's slightly thinner. It's got a bit of a long, taller eye in it. Yeah, I'm not going to get that through there. But it's a thinner needle. So I'm going to use the needle threader. So we just hook that onto there and then pull through. Sorted. Tie a little knot in the end. And I'm going to do this as a running stitch, which will leave little gaps in between, and that's where we're going to fill in with the other colour. Okay, so I'm going to come in from the bottom, obviously, so that the knot is underneath. It's not going to be perfect, but okay, and then we're just going to follow the line, or as best we can. This is quite thick thread anyway, so it's not too bad. Okay, so the running stitch is just up and down, basically, leaving a gap in between. Or not, but in this one we're going to leave a gap in between. And you can cheat like I did before by punching through there and coming up underneath, and then you can go back down and back up following the direction you want to go, and it'll do a few at a time for you, like so. And then come back down there. Now I'm going to waste a little bit of thread here because I'm going to jump from there across here and then from there across to here. Okay, so we think we want to come down this one. Well, not down, but jump over to this one. As I said, this might not look great, but who knows? Okay, so let's do that, and then I'm going to jump across now to this one, and I'm going to come in as close to this one here as I can. That'll do. And again, just do the running stitch along this. Leaving the gap between. I'm going to go in there and then I'm going to come out just under that leaf to get that gap. Oh, actually, I need to go back in under the leaf now. I did that a bit wrong. So we'll just come just to the side of it and go back down, otherwise we'll undo the stitch I've just done. That'll be fine. Okay, and we are done with this colour thread. Yeah, I'm happy-ish with that, so let's go to the back. I skipped ahead with this in the last video because I just wanted to get it done, but when you're finished and you want to tie off, you just either go in your material like that, or if you've got a stitch there, that's great. So go under that stitch to make a loop, and then go back through the loop and gently pull, and it creates a knot. And in the sewing, well in the beading community anyway, it is called a half hitch knot. You can do more than one, although like I said, we are going to be gluing this onto the other page or sewing it, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's just to make sure these threads don't come undone. And then we'll chop that off. Way too much thread there, but that's fine because I've got a scrap box that they can go in, or we might use it later on maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to do the same again, but fill in the gaps. As I said, it might look rubbish, it might not, but it's fun to try. Can I thread it? No, I can't. Why do I even insist on trying with my eyesight these days? Especially when there's fabulous little gadgets like these needle threaders around. Okay, so pull the taut on that and pull that through. Sorted. Tie a knot here. Now, there's different ways of doing this, but I do it the way my mummy taught me, which is to just slightly wet your finger, roll it around and across, and then roll that cross bit there over the edge of your finger and pull, and it creates the little knot. There are different ways of doing it, and I suggest really that you just watch, if you're new to sewing, watch some YouTube videos, and you know, you'll find your own way, because there's loads of different ways. But that's just the way that I've done it over the years and found that I like. So now with this one, we're going to come just a little bit back from the one before, and we're going to go just a little bit up underneath it, so that it, like that, kind of hopefully looks a bit like it's blended. So it's just a little bit to one side, and then again just a bit up to that side. Oh, I like it. And there is a little gap there, so we'll fill that in. It's only a tiny gap, but we will fill it in. There. And then let's go up to there. I'm sorry if I keep going out of frame, it's because I'm pulling it closer to me to see. I've tried to adjust the camera, but of course my eyesight's rubbish even with glasses on, so I will probably move every now and then. It's mostly this bit that does it. Okay, and then we're going to go up to this one here. Whoa, no we're not, because that's way off. Wow, look at that. That is way off, so we're going to pull it back through. I'm going to attempt to. There we go, let's pull it back through, and this bit as well. So we'll just, yeah, hook the needle under that bit of thread there and pull it through. So we're back where we started, and we need to thread the needle again. So if you're using one of these, you need to find obviously the eye of your needle there, and depending on the size of the eye depends which side you use, and I'm using a bigger eye, so, and you just kind of sit it on that bit there, your needle, then you get your thread and just make a loop, put the loop on that bit there, hold it taut, so kind of pull down whilst pulling your needle off, like so, pulling this back through, she says, and then messes it up. Okay, so yeah, hook that over there like that, pull that through your needle. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? There we go. I don't know why that was so complicated when it shouldn't have been. But yeah, anyway, that's how you do that. Okay, so let's get back to this. Where were we? Which direction were we going in? I think we were trying to get up there, weren't we? Right, so we need to come a little bit this is the thing where you gotta just kind of judge. Right, we'll find... Oh, way off. What is going on? Wow. Seem to have lost the ability to sew now. Right, that's... Well, so she pulls it back out. Let's do it from behind. No, I'm too high up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Don't do what I'm doing. Right, that's as good as we're going to get. I'll refocus. Wow, that was way more complicated than it needed to be. And then I'm going to go back through this one. Just to the side of it. That's much better. Still a gap, but much better. And then we're going to come to this one. Across here. There we go. Sometimes you're lucky and you can actually get through the thread, like split the thread. That's not too bad. Now it's tightened up a bit. And down there. There we go. Through there. And back down there. Wow, that was so much more complicated than it needed to be. But, again, I am really liking the two-tone effect. Now I'm going to jump across here and see if I can botch this up as well. Nope, managed that one okay. And over to this side. Okay, and then up to that bit. Wow. Up to there, like that. Back down, like that. Go through there again. Down through this one again. Well, not again, but down through this one. And then over to this one. And come in from the top. Back down. Through that one. And we're done. Okay. Let's just... Well, I don't want to zoom in too much, actually. Okay. That is pretty cool. Right, so how long have we been going? 15 minutes. Do we keep going with these, or do we make that another video? I think we will leave it at that. We'll tie off and then we will leave it at that. I will make these shorter videos, and then I'm not boring you guys for too long. Again, under the thread, so you make a loop and then needle through that loop and gently pull, and you get your knot. And of course, like I said, I don't know about the sewing community, but in the beading community, which is sewing with beads, tiny beads, it's called a half hitch knot. Okay, so there we have the stem. I'm happy with that. In the next video, I will do these leaves, and I think, as I said, I will do them in this beautiful green. I think I'm going for some nice bright colours, because I know this is a rose, but I mean, you can get pink roses, obviously. So I think I'm going to go for this lovely bright pink to go with the green, and potentially this purple or this peachy colour together. Now, I'm not good when it comes to colouring and blending and things like that with anything. But, you know, this is my project, and just because it's a rose, it doesn't need to look like a rose, you know. Could be anything, but I really like that. So I'm going to try and keep it a little bit bright and cheerful. So, yeah. I'm really liking how this is coming together. And of course, it's giving me some videos to pop up on the channel between doing the altered journal series that I've been playing with. I also need to relearn how to do the fly stitch, because I just completely botched that up. I can't believe I forgot how to do it. But yeah, I need to relearn how to do that, because I will now probably be using that at some point. Yeah. Okay guys, so as I said, I will love you and leave you for now. Call this a video. And yes, so thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye guys.